Hello, so here I am again. I can't remember what day it is. I didn't bring my book with me. Um, but yeah, it's the next day. So um, I guess I will tell you about what happened at the end of my last round. Since the sound went off of my computer, I couldn't make videos. And when I finished my round, I stabilized very well. And we even went on a trip where we went through, um, we're from the Chicago area, so we went down through southern Illinois, stopped there, stopped in Texarkana, went to Texas, went to Memphis, and then came back home. And I stabilized through all of that time. I took my scale with me and my stuff, but I stabilized. It's kind of hard because I think most people have no clue what a carb is. So when you're on phase 3 and you want to go visit somebody, it's kind of hard to say you just can't eat carbs because maybe there's some great veggies there, but there's maybe sugar in them, something like that, so can't eat them. And anyway, so that can be difficult, but uh, so I did that. I stabilized really well. Went through a few more weeks, and then it was time to go to California. That was a harder trip because I didn't have my scale. But I got back and I only gained a couple pounds and I wasn't worried about it, and they came right back off, except they came back off because I got sick and I had pneumonia. And so I was in bed for 5 weeks, and during that time I didn't gain weight, but, and no offense, honey, but while I was sick, I was kind of at the mercy of my family for food. And, in phase 3, it's very important how you eat. And so I wasn't on phase 3 anymore, but at least, it was kind of recent after it. So anyway, I kind of had one meal a day. And because I was so hungry by the time I got food, um, I asked my husband to bring me a beef sandwich or something. And so he did. And I ate that, and I probably ate every day and didn't gain anything until I went off, or I got out of bed, and then I still wanted that beef sandwich. So I ate that kind of stuff. I ate it more, and yeah. So anyway, a long story short, I found out that I am gluten intolerant, maybe celiac, but the way to find out if you're celiac is that you get a biopsy of your intestines and they check the villi. And so I'm not going to do that. In order to do that, I'd have to start eating gluten again because I'm not having any on phase 2. So I'm not going to do that. But long story short, I did gain about 10 pounds right before I loaded. And so I really am hoping, and I think the reason I did was because of the gluten, because, yeah, I ate a beef sandwich a lot, and it's on a big bun, big white bread bun thing. And I also ate cake. I was just craving it. And anyway, I was really glad to be able to start phase 2 again. Uh, I was like, let me think, 2 months late starting it, or maybe a month and a half late because of being sick. So I started it on June 1st, and when I finally started it, I felt so weird, like I didn't remember how to do it or anything, and I was just really scared it wouldn't work. And so anyway, I'm really glad. I wanted to just mention something too. I did my last round with my husband and my daughter, and that was more difficult I feel like it's easier for me to do it myself because I just watch myself, watch what I eat. But my daughter was really self-sufficient, but my husband kind of needed me to tell him what to eat, when to eat, and that was really distracting. And I don't know if that was it. I've heard a lot of people say that their second round was really hard, but the third one was easier. For whatever reason, my second round was much harder than this one. And by the time I got to phase 3, I was pretty much dying for regular food, and I just couldn't wait. Whereas with my first round, I wasn't even hungry, and then phase 3 came around. So whatever. Yeah, I think I said yesterday that I was going to measure my arms, and the last time I measured them, they were 14, and they're 13 inches now. So it's kind of interesting because when I went 17, 16, 15, 14, I didn't really notice my arms going down because they still were a big part of my weight. I still had so much weight and they were just big. I don't really want to show my arms or whatever. But I do feel like they're more toned now, and the 1 inch from 14 to 13 made a big difference for me. Um, so yeah, and I think I probably should take my measurements again. It's kind of weird because all the pictures I take for an after picture, I'm like, gosh, I just don't look very good in that. So I don't know. I don't know why I don't like those pictures. But when I find a good one, I'll post it um, on my Facebook, which is Teabag first name, HCG's second name at Facebook. So if you want to look for me there and friend me, and then I have, before and after pictures from my first round. I don't think I did before and after from the second, or else those pictures are from the second. I don't remember which. I think the date's on them, so I'll have to check that. But anyway, so I am overdue for some after pictures, and I know a lot of things have changed. So anyway, tomorrow I have to give you an update about my MS because there's some funky things going on there, and I think it's kind of related to the HCG situation. And yeah, just tell you about some weird things. Maybe guys don't want to watch it. Just warn you, it's going to be a little chick stuff, about that time of the month and some other weird stuff. So, but I don't care if you want to watch it. It's not going to be like, it's not going to give you any kind of thrill. So, anyway, I will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for checking in. Bye.